What's up, guys? Welcome back to Earn by Design. It's your boy James Bowen, and today we're going to talk about how my first product did $23,000 in sales in my first month in Amazon FBA. I just want to say thank you guys for subscribing to my channel and staying tuned. I think we're almost at 600 subscribers now, which is really crazy considering I've only done, I think, 5 videos. So really appreciate the support, and I will continue to spread golden nuggets of value throughout my videos. It's really important to me that you guys are winning, and I will do my best to make that happen, or at least contribute to that. So without further ado, let's talk about my first month in Amazon FBA. So it went pretty well, I think. I did $23,000 in sales. I ran out of inventory twice. Had some troubles with customs, but I think as a first month, it went pretty good. Now, right away, I know there's going to be some doubters. So again, I'll show you guys my phone. It's going to say 21,000, but I did not get the graph from the next day. This graph shows up to a Sunday, and I did did Monday sales, and I ran out. So I did 109 units on the Monday, and that's what you don't see. So see, you can see the product sales is $21,430. That was my first, not even 30 days. So I mean, I started on April 4th, and that graph shows to April 29th. See, so just absolutely wild. So 23,000 in sales my first month was ridiculous to me, surpassed all expectations. It's just absolutely incredible. So really happy to go forward. Right now we're doing about minimum $1,500 in sales a day. So we're on pace to at least do 40 grand in sales on my second month. So super excited about that, and we'll see how it goes. But to tell you guys the process and just walk you through how I got to this stage, I think it's important to be obsessed. Be obsessed with the process. Be obsessed with the idea, the belief that you can sell on Amazon. If you're not obsessed behind, the work that it takes to get this done, you're going to get subpar results, I think. So when I say obsessed, I mean don't spend an hour or two on Jungle Scout looking for products. Spend 6 hours. And if you don't have 6 hours, spend every extra second you have looking for products, researching, studying guys on YouTube, Google, networking with people. You got to do everything. You got to be obsessed with it. If you want to be successful at this, it's not enough to just put a random product on Amazon and hopefully it sells. You really have to be obsessed with it and go all in. I believe that's directly related to your results in Amazon is how bad do you want it? So watch some motivational videos, do what you got to do, think what it can do for your life if you could replace your job income, how much time you would have to do, whatever you want, what you could do for a significant other, the kind of adventures you could go on. It's limitless. So you have to believe in it. You have to be obsessed with it. All right. So that's step one before you even think about looking at a product. You have to believe and become obsessed. The second thing I would have to say is I went all in. Okay, I had a terrible job. I was a back server at a restaurant. I basically was in charge of polishing glasses, whipping up those dishes, and making sure the restaurant ran smoothly behind the scenes. It was terrible. I think I would make like $700 every 2 weeks and take a whole lot of crap from people I didn't want to take crap from. Just not up to par. So anyway, I quit that place, and then I used whatever I had in my savings to buy Tanner's course. That's going to be in the description below for those wondering. And I spent every dime I had from my tax return and those little savings that I had on my first batch of inventory. I bought 500 units, and it ran out in 6 days. So I was not expecting that, but I went all in. I used every dime I had. I didn't have a job. It had to work. it had to work. So I had to believe and I had to be obsessed. There was no other option because I wasn't going back to scrubbing dishes. Not a chance, not an option. So you have to go all in, and whether that's with your money, with your time, with your energy, you know, whatever that means, go all in because it's going to directly impact your results. There's no half-assing success. There's no shortcuts. You can't cut the track here. You have to go all in and really win. Okay. Um, so when you have the mindset of success installed, then I believe you can start looking for products. Anything less, then you're going to lose in the long term or even the short game. I mean, you just have to develop that mindset right away and then grow a foundation on top of that. So that's really important. So what I did then after I had the right mindset was I found a competitive product that was selling quite a bit, a lot of sellers, really popular item. I was basically jumping into the fire in terms of competitiveness on Amazon. So that was really important because I needed to get the sales necessary to hit my goal. Um, Really important. So I didn't want to, get a product that wasn't selling too much because then I wouldn't, succeed. So I wanted to go where the competition was and beat them. All right. So once I found the product, I studied the top listings of the people who were selling the most in that product on page one. I studied them very closely. I looked at their titles. I looked at their pictures. I looked at their descriptions. I looked at everything related to why they were getting the most sales. And I took a lot of notes. All right. I made a case out of it. I was a detective and really, really put in effort. Once I collected the data from the top 5 that were doing the most sales, I figured out ways to win. I figured out how to beat them. I figured out how to stand out from them and how to add, most importantly, more value to the customers that were going to be buying our products. And once I figured that, I had a huge, upper hand on the guys that were already selling the most. So after that, it was putting in the time, finding the suppliers that was, that's necessary to find the product. Because when you study the top, 5 listings in your product, you're going to find out what colors are selling well. You're going to find out what variations are selling well. And once you have that data, then that's when you go to the suppliers and find exactly the product that you're looking for. Right? You have to do your due diligence and really, narrow down your search before you contact your suppliers. Right? So that's really important. After the products got into Amazon, it took forever. I was stressing. All I could think about was it not working. I was worried that I wasn't going to do 10 units a day, which is my goal of $100 a day. Was really worried, stressing. I started an e-commerce store while I was waiting because I couldn't sit still. That's actually doing well too. So that was a success. And then once my products got into Amazon, it was time to outwork my competitors. And my strategy right away was an aggressive pay-per-click campaign and aggressive Facebook advertising. I knew I was on page 8 when I started, and I knew the quicker I can get to page 1, the quicker I could win. So I was aggressive with my pay-per-click campaigns and Facebook campaigns to generate the most traffic possible to my listing. Amazon's algorithms like sales, they like reviews, and they like a combination of both. So if you could do both at a high level, Amazon's going to shift you to the front page. You have to think too, Amazon makes money off every time you sell a product. Or not you sell a product, but every time one of your units gets sold, Amazon collects their fees, right? So they want you to do well. So if you can get their algorithms down pat, you know how to win and you know how to make money for everybody, right? So that's good. So it was time to get to work. Just outwork them and be aggressive. Take the top spots in the campaigns in terms of pay-per-click, send the most traffic, have the best customer service. Really important to have a good product because if you don't, you're going to get bad reviews. So you really just have to outwork your competitors and outshine them in terms of product quality, listings, keywords, pay-per-clicks, all that stuff. Really, really important. Okay, that's a major part of my success. Another thing that will help you with this process is why would someone pick your product over your competitors? All right. If you're honest and if you answer that question really well, you will do great. All right. So take your time, digest the information, study, do due diligence, and win. All right. Next, after I got my profits from my product, I invested back into inventory. I didn't spend a dime on myself. I know it would have been nice to take out the nice size, deposit I got in my bank account, but I wanted to grow my business to a level that is way higher than I'm sitting right now. Okay. Again, I'm all in with this, right? So, true story. I was either going to buy inventory or I was going to pay my phone bill, and I chose inventory. So, actually, right now my my phone is turned off. I can only use it for Wi-Fi, which is fine, but I can't make calls if I'm not on Wi-Fi. I can't get text. So, it was inventory or phone bill, and I chose inventory. So, you have to go all in. You have to do what you can, and I think that's the only way to get to a successful level. All right. That brings me to another point. Think big picture. I don't know what your goals are, and if your goal is to make a couple grand a month, that's fine. That is totally cool and a respectable goal. For me, my goal is upwards of 100,000 a month. So I need to definitely, think bigger. I need to put money back into the business to grow the products, grow inventory, grow attention sources and things like that. So I have to think big, and I believe that helps with the mindset, and then it's just a repeating cycle, right? The more you believe, the more action you will take, the better results you're going to get, and then it feeds it into positivity, all right? But if you don't believe in it, you're not going to take the actions required to win, and you will slowly not see the results that you want, and then it's a negative cycle, and eventually you will give up and quit. All right, so in a nutshell, that's kind of the outline of how I did it. Of course, it's a little bit more complex when you get into it in terms of keywords and specific features that you would use in your descriptions, and what to include in pictures that captures customers' attention and things like that. So that's more details, but I just want to give you guys a basic overview of my mindset and strategy I use to reach that 23,000 in sales my first month in FBA. And yeah, so now we're rocking and rolling. The goal is to do 40,000 in sales this month. We are definitely on pace, especially when I get my second product in stores, in Amazon. So I'm really excited to see what the next few months has in store. I'm going to be moving to Vancouver on Friday. Can't wait for that. Totally thanks to Amazon. I'm going to be able to go mountain biking, rock climbing. I can venture around. I can go snowboarding, surfing. I'm going to have a great time out there. It's going to be my new home base, and I can get to, go around and travel and things like that. So I'm really grateful that I can do what I do in Amazon, and I'm going to spend a lot of my time trying to help you guys win too. So I hope my story inspires you. 2 months ago, I was making 700 every 2 weeks, and now we're close to 1,000 a day. So really, really, really can't believe it, to be honest. It hasn't really sunk in yet, so crazy. But I'm going to help you guys out. The last contest or promotion I did was about 3 1-hour coaching calls. It went so well. A lot of people commented. I think we had 300 comments. Just insane engagement. Thank you guys so much for participating. I'm going to do that same contest again, but a little different. So what we're going to do now is you have to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment below. And 6 people are going to win a 30-minute coaching call. All right. I think I can spread enough value in a 30-minute coaching call. And there are so many of you, I need to up the people that win. All right. So 6 of you are going to win a 30-minute coaching call. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below, and that qualifies you for a 30-minute coaching call, potentially. All right, so really excited about that. If you guys don't win, I do coaching calls on my own, $50 an hour, and we go over anything related to Amazon or FBA. I've done so many of them, and I'm adding so much value, and it's just such a great feeling knowing that I'm helping people succeed. It's great. I really enjoy doing it. So if you guys want to contact me, I'm on Facebook, or drop your email in the comments, and then I will surely contact you. Also, if you guys have any questions, I will respond to every single comment in this video. So if you have a question, jump in that jump in the comment section, and then I will definitely respond to you. Try not to put a huge paragraph, but do what you guys need to do. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to know how I tripled my sales overnight, please watch this video right here, and that will definitely add value to your business. All right. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.